So recently I saw this post on Instagram that made me want to make this video. It gave me the entire idea. So basically it was a guy that lost a good amount of weight, what looked to be, around 140, 160 lbs. I don't know why I said lbs, pounds, depending on his height. And according to the post, it took 2 years for this guy to do this, right? Now, overall, it was an amazing transformation in my opinion, right? He added muscle, he lost a ton of fat, he got to what looked to be 13% body fat, give or take, maybe even less than that. And he lost a ton of the fat, literally all of it. And what got me puzzled out of all of this, right? I just wanted to look at the comments on Instagram. That is a terrible thing to do. The comments filled with haters, but if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. So, but yeah, I looked at the comments and they were making jokes about the guy, right? Of course, you got the classic, like people making fun of him. I don't get it. I'll never get it. But they were saying like pepperoni fell off the pizza, bro, skin legs. You'll always see those. And then there were people under the impression, a lot of people saying that he did steroids, right? They commented, impossible in only 2 years, at least 5. It can't be done without any steroids that fast. I don't think you can have that transformation in only 2 years, right? So the general consensus in the comments were that, this transformation's impossible and the guy had some sort of help, right? Whether that's steroids or a longer time frame, right? Now, first and foremost, I just want to get this out the way that what you're seeing is 100% possible. And in fact, you could do it even faster. I kid you not. In fact, you could probably get this done within a year, depending on your discipline, right? Obviously, knowledge regarding your body, knowledge regarding weight loss, knowledge regarding fitness, how far you're going to take your body, and literally your will, how far you're willing to go, because that is the hugest factor here. For a lot of people, crash dieting and then a ton of exercise, it's not going to do them any favors, right? That's just a simple fact. It's not maintainable, it's not manageable. So no healthy diet is going to do this, by the way, right? What I mean by healthy diet is, you look at like a keto diet and you see on like tabloids and stuff like that, oh, this keto diet made this person lose 30 pounds in 2 weeks, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, that's not an answer. I don't even know the guy, but I know damn well that keto did not transform this guy like this. He didn't go vegan. It's not like meat was making this guy fat. There was no diet, right? But without a doubt, I can almost guarantee, I literally bet on this, that the guy counted his calories, right? To lose this amount of weight, it is rare that you find someone that lost this much weight, got this lean without counting calories in some form or at some point in their journey, right? So I want to kind of get into that and discuss that entire idea, right? Fat loss comes from a calorie deficit. So to sum it up shortly, your body uses a certain amount of energy within a day, aka calories, right? And if you eat less than that amount, you will burn fat in its place. That is a simple biological fact. Now, this guy most likely went to the gym and also did some form of cardio. It is without a doubt, a fact that this guy went to the gym. He got more toned. He gained muscle mass. Cardio, you can do this without cardio, but it's going to be much tougher, and your timeline is going to be expanded greatly without cardio. That's just a fact. So going to the gym does burn calories too, but not enough to where you can say, oh, that's the sole reason, right? It's going to make you more toned. It's going to do a lot for your physique. But in terms of your general fat, going to the gym isn't going to be some end-all, be-all, right? With the right training, you're going to get a lot leaner and toner. It's a simple fact. I've said that like 20 times, but it's very true. Now, cardio is one of the key points for burning extra calories by far. It is a keystone in this entire idea, right? In the long term, it's going to be night and day. You take two people at the same weight, one person that does cardio and one person that doesn't, and the person that does cardio, their timeline is going to look much different for their fat loss and also for their physique. So and cardio can take shape in many different forms, whether it's walking, running, biking, swimming, or even getting an extra 5,000 steps in at work. All of these are cardio. All of these are increasing your net calories burnt for the day. So, which in turn will burn fat. That is the goal there. Burning extra calories, you're burning fat. So with all of that in mind, encompassing all of that, how fast can someone physically lose weight without it being detrimental to their health, right? Without, passing out. That is the extreme we're going to. Of course, on an extreme calorie deficit with cardio, you're going to feel like absolute shit, but, at the end of the day, you're weighing out your results. Do you want to look amazing? You kind of have to weigh out with how you feel. Of course, if you don't care about your timeline, you can get the physique you want and feel the way you want. But that takes a lot of time knowing yourself, knowing diet, knowing a lot of different things. So that is also in play there. Now I'm gonna put out an extreme example, and that's David Goggins. Now this man was 6'1" and 297 pounds. To become a Navy SEAL, he wanted to become a Navy SEAL, and to become one, he had to lose I think it was 100 pounds, right? And he had a very short timeline. He had 3 months. So you know what he did? He lost 106 pounds within those 3 months. And I looked into his diet, and it was absolutely insane. He was eating 800 calories a day. He was doing miles on miles on miles of cardio daily. He had no cheat days. His level of discipline was unmatched. I haven't seen anything like it, unless you're looking at Olympic athletes, literally, or you're looking at some of the best athletes in the world. That's the type of dedication this guy had. And I think he's a great example of this question, right? How far do you want to take weight loss? Well, this is a great example of that. If you're this guy's weight, I kid you not, you can get skinny in a very short amount of time. Of course, it's not healthy. Of course, it's not maintainable. Like I said, I've said that before. You have to know yourself, and you also have to weigh out, the results that you want. So now, from what I found online, most males should never eat below 1,500 calories. And when I mean online, this is general sources. I don't know how low you want to take that. I guess it's kind of dependent on the person and also the nutrients that you're getting from the 1,500 calories. You could probably go lower. I would not recommend that. I rarely go below 1,500 calories in my own weight loss. Again, we're answering the question, how far are you willing to take it? If you want to lose that weight extremely fast, you can push that number. I just don't recommend it. It's not good for your metabolism in the long run. You're going to have to do a lot of getting your metabolism back in it. You're going to rebound like crazy. That is something very important to remember. You're going to rebound heavy when you're cutting calories to this extreme, especially with cardio. You're gonna have to really slowly introduce calories back in, because if you hop back to your original maintenance calories where you would maintain your weight, you're just gonna blow up because of how slow your metabolism actually is. And that is also a fact. So I'm gonna use David Goggins as an example for a healthy yet extremely fast weight loss here, right? If you took David Goggins, and I don't know what his maintenance calories are, but I'm gonna assume that say you want to be fast. I'm gonna say fast is 3 to 4 pounds a week, right? Generally, a doctor, I've seen this on every website. Generally, the consensus is that you don't want to go past 2 pounds a week. But I'm gonna say fuck that, and that if you're 300 pounds, you can really push the limits. I remember when I first started losing weight, I was losing 3 pounds a week easily, very easily. My first month of weight I lost 20 pounds. So you can push that limit extremely. I'm not even kidding. Especially the higher weight you are, the leaner you get, the harder it's gonna be, and that's also a fact. And I found that in my personal experience. I can't speak for everyone, but. So for David Goggins, using him as an example, I would start him out, like if I was his personal trainer, personal coach, I'd start him out with 2,500 calories a day, and I'd stick with that. Seriously, I'd stick with that until he starts losing weight extremely slow. Maybe his weight loss goes down to about a pound a week. Then that 2,500 calories, I'd turn that into 2,200, and then I just cut down 300 calories all the way down to around 1,400, 1,500. I would never go lower below that. And he would see tremendous results. He'd probably lose all of his weight, not 3 months. That is, like I said, unmaintainable for so many people. But that's what I'd recommend to anyone trying to lose weight. Start at your maintenance calories, and just cut down from there, slowly. Introduce exercise also. Find something that works for you. It's all about building habits. That's a very important aspect of this. And you will lose weight extremely fast without cheat days. So, now that I feel like I answered the question there. That is to the extreme, in a healthy manner. And if you want to lose the weight that the guy lost in the Instagram post, you can do that too, right? weight loss is not a rush. If you want results, you can get results, but you know, it's a double-edged sword, right? The whole point of weight loss is to build healthy habits so that when you lose the weight, you're set to go, right? You know, I even struggle with that. And it's because of the habits that I built when I was losing weight. And I kind of wish that, you know, I frequently have cheat days, and it's something that I did when I was losing weight, right? And it's a habit that's carried over to now when I'm skinny, and it's something I'm struggling with, and I have to focus on building new habits. And that's such a huge part of weight loss. And that's what I want to put on the emphasis here, that you can take weight loss extremely far, you can lose it extremely fast, but you should really focus on habits. So I'm going to leave this off with one last message, that the human body is extraordinary. Our mind sends put limits on what we're physically able to do and what we're able to do in general. Society will put limits on us without sounding cringy or cheesy. And don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Push your limits. Become the best version of yourself every day. Break old habits. Break old PRs. Become amazing. Become unbreakable. That's it.